I suppose it's only fitting in the city of Cologne, which was completely razed during World War II and then rebuilt, that we're talking about a game like SimCity. First time you're giving journalists hands-on with the game. What is the demo like behind closed doors here at Gamescom?
Well, the demo, we give you a small starter city, and then we give you a couple lessons on how to play the game, and then we let you go crazy and do whatever you want to do. So.
Just for 20 minutes, because I hear something happens then.
That's right. Something that we have the world sort of come crashing down at the end of the demo.
It's like the perfect way to have a demo at a place like this. You know, there's nothing. You can't just stick around and play a little bit longer, because that's it.
Exactly. Well, we want to make sure that people had a fun time when they ended and would think about what they would do in that situation. So I'm really glad that that people are enjoying it.
So. What are you working on right now with SimCity? What kind of things are going on at studio? What's left to do?
Well, there's still a lot to do. We still got a long time till ship, and we're sort of getting the game ready, and we're working on all the features. I can't go into specifics about what we're working on, but
the whole game.
The whole game, yes. We're making the game great.
Bit by bit.
Exactly. I mean, I can tell you about some of the great features we got in the game if you want. Of course, the Glassbox simulation engine. We all love that. So it's really a game. The engine really lets you see what's going on in the game. Anything you see in the game is actually simulated. So we let you see any sim has a place where it works or a place where they live, and even a place to shop. And there's also that model-like constructible world that we love to talk about. And it really feels like you can reach in and play with it, and you can even destroy it if you want, of course, because we all love destroying things.
So the simulation runs really deep. Sort of, how deep does it run? I mean, That's sort of the thing, but I guess you could sort of take it ridiculously far, what happens to waste and all that sort of thing. And so how far do you take it?
I mean, everything in the game is simulated. So, I mean, garbage is a great example. Garbage will actually build up at all of your houses if you don't have a garbage dump. And if you do have a garbage dump, you'll have a little garbage...
Does the plague come if you...
Can't talk about that. Garbage does make people sick, though, so you need to be careful. But the simulator is so detailed that when you have a garbage dump, your garbage truck will actually go out and pick up that garbage. And you need to have a clear streets for him to be able to do that. You need to have enough garbage trucks to keep up with all the garbage they're creating. And you actually, because the simulator is so detailed, your garbage truck is gonna move. It's gonna pick up the garbage, move to the next house, pick up the garbage, bring it to the dump. All of that is one-to-one for the game.
I think here in Germany they have specific games for picking up garbage, like the simulators thing. So it's like you're taking all of those simulator games into one.
Well, we are the masters of simulation, so it's the ultimate city building simulation.
Very much so, and I think there's a buzz about this game. There's a tremendous amount of people just want to get their hands on it, want to play it. So can you feel that as a developer as well, that enthusiasm that sort of surrounds this title?
Well, it's one of the great things about bringing our title to shows like this, is that we really can get that feedback from people and feel how excited people are about the game. We love putting it in the hands of consumers. I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking, but it's really exciting when we do it. We get to see how people respond, and it's great to see the positive response. It's something that, not only do I enjoy it, but the entire studio, it really is a motivating and exciting thing to see. So
lately I've been playing a lot of SimCity Social, and I have to say it's almost a little bit detrimental to my work habits, because you get pinged on Facebook, and I don't know how many of my friends are doing it, but I think that of course is a separate game, but you are connecting SimCity, and that's sort of one of the key things about SimCity now, and sort of how will that sort of transform your experience?
Right, well, so one of the big features we're talking about at Gamescom is SimCity World. And what SimCity World does, it really puts you at the heart of this bigger experience. And there's a bunch of different aspects of that. There's, of course, leaderboards, which everybody loves, and that allows you to compete with your friends and with the world as a whole. So that sort of gives you that motivation to get your population up or your simoleons really high. And we've also got some fun ones in there too, like you're being the most polluted city. So if that's how you want to play, we're going to say, hey, you can compete with others on that. We've also got challenges. And the way the challenges do, it allows us as a developer to sort of look at how the community is playing the game or even what's happening in the world and create new challenges for them. And these either can be collaborative challenges that everybody in the world needs to work on together, or they can be competitive challenges where regions will need to work together to compete with each other. So this idea that we can sort of just respond to how people are playing the game and sort of give them new ways to engage with that gameplay. And in addition, we've also got a global market. And so what that is we have resources that are sort of the underpinning of the economy for SimCity. And those resources are traded on this global market. They're bought and sold on this global market. And the prices on that market are determined by how everybody's playing the game and how everybody's buying and using those resources. So if a bunch of people are buying oil, say, then the price of oil is going to go way up. And so you'll sort of feel that influence of everybody playing the game.
It's almost like you don't need to then you don't have to sort of think of how to balance the game, because it's sort of going to be a self-regulating thing, because if the price is too high, then people have to invest in something else and sort of go a different route, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm actually really interested to see how that's going to play out. I mean,
it could be a catastrophe as well, a world market crash.
Well, and if they are, that'll be something that'll be fun that everybody have to deal with. But I think you're right. There'll be this interesting element of sort of like how the game and how the markets will sort of shift and balance themselves throughout the gameplay.
And how players will adapt to those facts.
Exactly. And so that'll really keep the game fresh and constantly changing, and really forcing people to really think about how they're going to play the game in new ways each day, and think about new ways to engage with that, or even capitalize on it. I mean, like, if the oil prices went way up, I could like specialize my city in oil, and then I could make a ton of money,
and be J.R. Dewey.
That's right.
Well, that's it. I think we've spent too much time talking about Dallas and those kind of things. So, thank you very much for your time, and I'm looking forward very much to playing the game.
Great. Oh yeah, I can't wait for it to come out. It's coming out in February 2013 for PC and for Mac.